I'm waking at 4 in the morning next to my wife, Brian, and I'm like 22, and I'm cold with sweat, and I'm thinking it's going to be a long day. Have you ever heard that John Cooper Clarke poem, Chicken Town? The fucking police are fucking keen to keep the fucking city clean. If you get a chance to watch it, get a chance to watch Chris Eccleston doing Chicken Town in one of Jim Cartwright's films. There's just a line in it where it's about a guy that's coming back from war, and he's just seeing damage everywhere. And there's one line in it where he says, "The fucking days are fucking long," and you know that's come from the voice of somebody that's depressed. Because you wake up at 4, your wife can't help you. She's frightened of you. She's frightened of you because she doesn't know how to deal with you, because you're following around the house like a lost puppy. And your kids are in the other room, and you feel like you can't protect them, and they can't help you. Even with all their love, it can't get through. And you daren't go to the doctor, because last time you went to the doctor, he gave you a bottle of tablets, and they felt like they put 20 blankets over it, and you felt like the Walking Dead, and you just think there's no hope anywhere. I want this to land with somebody like that. My mum told me a story once where she's deeply depressed. She suffered depression all her life, and they're in a car boot sale, and my mum said, the dad come up to her and said, "Oh, there's a book over there by a woman called Dr. Weeks. It's about depression. Maybe it will help you. I think it cost her 2pence or something." And she said, "Oh, nothing's going to get through this." So she went over and picked it up, and she opened it, and it was like a letter to her. I want every talk I do, every book I do, every article I write, everything I post to be an intercessionary spirit like that. Changed my mum's life. It enabled my mum to manage the energies that were in her and find a way through this darkness. So the hope that one day one of my books or one of the talks will be found in a car boot sale, or in a second-hand shop, or someone's scrolling through the internet and they find this tincture of light, and it just acts as a gateway, a Dharma gate to this unfathomable place. It gives them curiosity, gives them a bit of hope. Because it's someone like me saying, and no matter where you've been, no matter what's going on, there's energy in that. I've spoke to kids in prison and said, "Oh yeah, I'm like you." I said, "Look, I'm like you. I'm covered in war paint. My legs are covered in war paint." I said, "I've got a massive back. I've got all this protection. I've got all these skills." But I said, I've converted all that to light. I'm only interested in light. I'm only interested in consciousness. I'm only interested in being in a room with people and then leaving letting them feel like they've expanded. And if you get the presence right, you can be in the room with people and they don't even know you, and it will change them because that spirit works through you. I've had it, Brian, where I can see it coming out. I can see it today, actually. Can you see the tremble? I can see it coming out of my fingers. And I've had miraculous healings with this when I first got it. But it's not me. It's not Geoff Thompson. But it's an energy coming through me, and I'm just trying to make myself more hermetically sealed and cleaner, so that so it's not clean water coming through a shitty pipe,
Right, so it flows better. You have some Buddhos at the end of every chapter, like practical things people can do.
Yeah.
You just said earlier, but have you done the work? Have you done the work? Have you done the work? Bunch of amazing ideas here. People are grabbing onto them out there. I can feel it. How do they turn that into practice, which turns that into change?
Well, you can start immediately by recognizing, it's like Ulysses when Ulysses goes to the Trojan Wars. He comes back to his palace at Ithaca and realizes that he's not recognized in his own kingdom. That's a parable about waking up. So we wake up and we go, I'm awake. This is my kingdom. This is my body. I can create from this body. I have the power of causation. I can create in the world. And then you think, but I haven't got control of this body. All the territories have been taken over by vagabonds and by old perceptions and old beliefs. So you can start by winning back your bodies. If you think you've got a gross body, like a physical body, a breath body, we've got a mind and an intellect body, we've got a causal body, which is the will force. We can win all of those bodies back. So we could start by just taking our clothes off and looking in the mirror and going, okay, I want more energy, and I want to win autonomy. I want to be able to have an effect in the world. We can't help people if we're not helping ourselves. So let's get my body right. Let's get my food body right. People think that palate isn't important. Gandhi brought the British Empire to its knees just through control of palate. There was a lovely scene in the Gandhi film where Gandhi sat in front of the hoi polloi of the British Empire, and one of the generals says to him, so you think we're just going to walk out of India then? And he goes, yes. He says, you need to remember, he says, your master's in somebody else's house. So yes, you will walk out of India, and it will be your idea, you will walk out. And there's certainty in it. It's so true. So we go, okay, I haven't got control of this body, so I can win. I said something to you before we started, that in the esoteric texts, they say that the devil lives in the food body. If there are demons and devils, divides, negative forces, they live in the food. They can't penetrate through, they can't actually take, they can't actually exist in the causal body, in the ethereal bodies, because it's caustic for them. So what they do is they take over the food body with alcohol, with drugs, with overeating, with gross fossil fuel, and it just permeates and poisons all the other bodies. So obviously when we overeat, we've got lethargy, we're lazy, we're quicker to vices. I have a curry and I have a few beers, so I'll go and watch a little bit of porn. I'll slag somebody off, I'll throw my slipper out the telly.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim, watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. Hey, it's Brian Rose, founder of the DeFi Academy. I've told you my 4-week crypto bootcamp is amazing, but don't take my word for it. This is what my students are saying.
The DeFi Academy was an amazing experience for me. It took me totally out of my comfort zone.
In this course, I was challenged, I was held accountable, and pushed to do things that honestly weren't always easy.
It's been phenomenal, and I can't believe we're already up on our 4 weeks. It has flown by.
Going through this DeFi accelerator by far was one of the best courses I've taken.
You do this course, you really get into the nitty-gritty of the activities that will make you comfortable with decentralized finance.
Thank you so much to Brian and everyone at London Real and the DeFi Academy for even putting together an amazing course like this.
Anybody else that wants to do it, please sign up. It is well worth the money.